Wicked. Of course, Wicked is based off the Broadway play Wicked. And of course, based off of
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Absolutely. And if you watch The Wizard of Oz, you would know, what happens in it. You got the Wicked Witch of the West, and then you got the Good Witch.
Glinda, I think that's her name.
Glinda.
Then you have Dorothy and the Lion, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and
Toto. Don't forget Toto.
Oh yeah, Toto. And the Munchkins, the Flying Monkeys. And the Great and Powerful Oz.
Oh yeah, fake Great and Powerful Oz. But going into Wicked, I literally thought, I was like, I don't know about this movie. When I first heard that this movie was getting made, of course. And so once I started hearing stuff about this movie after, getting close to its release, I started hearing maybe this movie's going to be good. And then I was like, you know what? Why not go see it? You know what I'm saying? If it's a good movie, why not go see it? I'm not a big fan of musicals, especially seeing one in the theaters. But I when I was younger, I used to watch High School Musical. That was my jam. I loved High School Musical and Camp Rock and stuff on Disney Channel. But
there's a lot of them.
There is. But this is like different than that, better than that. And I will say, I was happily surprised with this movie. But let's just get into it right now. What are some things you thought the movie could have done well? Melly, I'm going to start with you.
I don't have anything that comes to mind.
For you? Okay. Well, for me, I thought this movie could have, the pacing of this movie, I'll say in the middle, I believe, is where the pacing kind of slowed down. But then in the final act, it picks back up, of course. But yeah, the pacing slowed down a little bit for me. But that's not even a big knock on the movie. It just slowed down a little bit. Some of the stuff in this movie you could have trimmed off, for sure. I also thought some of the musical numbers. Now I know some of the musical numbers are from the Broadway show. I'm not sure which ones are, not from the Broadway show, because I have never seen it. So I'm coming in to this movie, just not knowing anything about Wicked. But some of the songs in this movie were horrendous, I will say. To me, at least, they were not that great. And that's okay, but then of course they have some redeeming songs in this movie, of course, like the popular ones, the song Popular, that Ariana Grande's character Glinda sings, of course. And then of course you got Defying Gravity, which is a popular song of Wicked, those are great musical numbers. So those two songs were outstanding. But the rest, I could have done without. But that's basically the only knocks I have on this movie, honestly. But let's get to some good parts about this movie, because there are quite a few. Melly, I'm gonna start with you once again. What do you like about this movie?
What I like about the movie was they did great performing, acting. Of course, they sang so beautiful. And I really like the movie.
All right. Okay, so my good was, of course, when you have two powerhouses like Ariana Grande and what's her name? Cynthia. Yeah, something like that. Sorry for butchering your name. They are just outstanding. They sung well. They acted well. They were this movie. And it is definitely their movie, which, of course, no point intended.
No pun intended?
No point. I said no point intended.
Oh.
It was supposed to be their movie. But yeah, both of them.
They were amazing.
They
were
absolutely amazing. And also, whoever did the wardrobe and the set design of this movie, A++++. It looked fantastic. It made you want to go into that world and actually be there with them and go to that shiz school. Shiz University. It made you want to go there and meet, of course, Oz. Made you want to meet the fake Wizard of Oz.
The powerful one and only Oz.
Yeah, it made you want to do that for real. Like, but it was just so great to look at and so acted well. Everybody did a great job with this movie. I liked the movie. Now, do I recommend watching this movie to you guys out there?
Yeah.
Melly, I'm gonna start with you. What do you say? Dang, you just rushing me. Go ahead, girl. What do you say?
Yes, I recommend to watch it.
Did watch. I also recommend watching this movie, and let's just go ahead and give our ratings for this movie. Melly, what do you rate this movie? I'm gonna start with you.
Okay, I rate this movie a 9 out of 10.
Okay, all right, 9 out of 10. Not bad, not bad. And me, myself, and I will give this movie a 8.5. And I gave it an 8.5 just because of the things I said, not liking some of the songs, and also the pace being a little slow for me. And honestly, I would watch this movie again. I'm not the biggest musical guy, but that's the only reason why I give it 8.5. I'm not the biggest musical guy, so I'm not the demographic for this movie here, but I quite enjoyed myself. And that is your review of Wicked. Alrighty, guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go and check out Wicked. It's probably you can watch it at home now, I believe. But let us know what you thought about Wicked in the comments. You think it was good? Think it was bad? Just let us know. And if you got a topic, you want me to discuss, leave it down in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe